Good day, guys. This is a webstack project pitch presentation, and this presentation is going to cover the name of the project, team members, description of the project, learning objectives, technologies used, third-party service use, challenges already identified, project timeline, mock-ups if applicable, then conclusion. So this project actually intended to build a travel planner API, which is a backend project, and it's supposed to be with a team of 3 to 4, but I decided to make it solo, so Salome Basi is going to carry out this project. Description of the project: the travel planner API is a web-based application programming interface. Is designed to facilitate travel planning and itinerary management for users. This API will enable developers to integrate travel planning functionalities into their applications, and it will allow users to create detailed travel itinerary based on their budget and interest. Learning objective: on the course of this project, I will gain experience in designing and developing RESTful APIs. I'll be able to understand and implement user authentication and authorization mechanisms. I'll be able to learn how to integrate third-party services for fetching travel-related data. I'll also be able to improve my skill in documentation and code commenting for API development. Technologies intended to be used in developing this travel planner API. The programming language I will use is Python, then web framework is Flask, database is PostgreSQL, then the API documentations I will use Swagger, version control JIT, and I would like to deploy it using Docker. A third-party service that is going to be used for this travel planner API, I would like to integrate Google Map API for location-based services, then the Open Weather API for weather forecasts, then the Sky Scanner API for flights and accommodation information. Challenges already identified. Some of the anticipated challenges include ensuring secure user authentication and data privacy, integrating multiple third-party APIs while maintaining performance, designing an intuitive and user-friendly API structure, then handling concurrent API requests efficiently, ensuring proper error handling and information error messages. So these are the identified challenges which will be taken care of on the process of developing this API. Project timeline: this project is going to cover a period of 2 weeks, and in the first week, on day 1 to 2, I'll ensure that the design of the API endpoints and database schema is achieved. Then on day 3 to 4, I'll try to implement user authentication and authorization. And on day 5 to 6, I'll try to set up Flask application and basic API structure. Then on day 7, on the first week, try to begin integration with Google Maps API. Following second week, day 1 and 2, I'll try to integrate the additional third-party services, that is Open Weather, Sky Scanner. Then on day 3 to 4, I'll try to implement itinerary creation and management functionalities. On day 5, I'll try to document the API endpoint and usage with Swagger. And then on day 6, I'll try to perform the testing and debugging of the travel planner API. Finally, if everything is working perfectly well, I would carry out the deployment on the last week of the second week. So there was no mock-up that is going to be used on this project, since it's just an API backend, so there's no mock-up at all. On conclusion, if I actually follow this timeline, my aim is to deliver a functional travel planner API within a span of these 2 weeks. And this project will not only provide practical experience in API development, it will also equip the developers with skills that is related to integrating third-party services, database management, and documentation. The resulting API will serve as a valuable resource for developers that is looking to enhance their applications with comprehensive travel planning features. It's going to be it's a very good project that will bring out a very good result and beneficial for developers out there. So thank you so much for listening.